So let's find your standing position, kicking little pebbles off my mat. Step your feet underneath your hips. I'm doing this today with shoes and socks off, which is classical for Pilates or yoga or barre. But if you need shoes on for arch support or heel support, you can do that as well. Your feet should be about 2 fist distance apart, the space of your fists. That's the space of your ASIS. Sometimes when I tell people to step out hip distance, so go really far out, I want you to be just 2 fist distance apart. Take an inhale, sweep up to the sky as your palms turn in, shoulders stay down. Exhale, press the air down and hands come towards your hips. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, big press down. Good. Now let's add a soften through the knees. Bend your knees, sweep your arms out, push your hips back. As you exhale, take your hands down by the side of your body. Now, if you see me do that from the side, I'm pushing my hips down and back like I'm sitting into a little chair. Make sure your knees do not pass your toes. And as you exhale, turn the palms down and press that air down. Good. Let's do 3 like this. Inhale. Exhale, press it out. 3. Inhale. Exhale, press out. 2. Inhale, get really low. On this one, let's find a nice forward fold, releasing our head, releasing our hands down to the ground. Take an inhale, soften your knees, hinge deeper from your hips. As you exhale, roll 1 vertebrae up at a time. Shoulders roll back at the top. Now let's do that Pilates roll. Inhale. As you exhale, cervical nod, letting your chin go towards your chest. Look towards your chest, look towards your ribs, look towards your hips. Then let your hands drop down, let your head be heavy. Now maybe you're not looking at anything. Maybe you're closing the eyes. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hands stay down. Roll, finding the beautiful articulation through your spine. At the top, shoulders roll back. Inhale, sweep up. Let's do the Pilates dive with your hands. Hands go first. Add that cervical nod like you're diving into an ice cold pool. Soften your knees. Release your hands at the bottom. Take an inhale. Exhale. Roll on up. Shoulders roll back at the top. Let's step our feet wide, taking our toes out, 11 and 1. Place your hands on your inner thighs. Encourage your hips to open. Take an inhale. As you exhale, drop the right shoulder in. Look past your left. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, twist. Good. Do a few of these side to side. I'm seeing something pop up. Hopefully you can still see me. Good. So you're dropping the right shoulder and look past the left, and then switch. Can everybody, Sandra, can you give me a thumbs up? Am I still here? Because it said I was kicked out. Okay. Which means maybe somebody is trying to sign in, but I can still see all of you unless I'm going crazy. And I have been feeling a little quarantine crazy. All right, now let's add a lift. Reach your hands out in front of your shoulders and then drop and twist. Notice I'm not trying to lean into it. So it's not a side lunge. It's an even squat, pushing my hips down and back. And then I'm reaching my hands out in front of my shoulders. For shoulder injuries, you're gonna stay right here, reaching out in front of your shoulders. You're not gonna bring your hands over your head. But if your shoulders feel okay, bring your hands way up to the sky. Exhale, drop and twist. Inhale, exhale, drop and twist. Reach and twist. And for those of you that are not supposed to twist, you can bring your hands to your heart. You don't have to twist at all, okay? There is variations for every type of body. But I do want you to pretend like we have a beat here where we find that pose and then we strike another pose. Cheese and reach and drop. And inhale and exhale. Find that big, beautiful breath, your Pilates breath. It's a deep inhale through the nose, a forced exhale out the mouth. And I'm using AirPods, so hopefully my neighbor's leaf blower isn't as annoying to you as it is to me. Let's blow it out. Blow out all those things we can't control. Watching our alignment, making sure Knees stay right on top of the ankles. They do not pass the toes ever. We have 5 more each side. 4, boom, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Let's come to center. Bring your hands to your heart. Lift your left heel. Bend both your knees, get down really low. Find those shakes. Take an inhale. As you exhale, turn towards your right and hold. Bend your right knee right over the ankle. Scoot your left toes back. Take your hands by the side of your body. Stay in your incline lunge. You want to be a straight line from the top of your head out your left heel. Spike that left heel. Sweep your arms out and around a huge circle over your head, like you're reaching for the opposite corner of your room. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your prayer. Reach your hands back, go out and around. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good, go down, out and around. These are big, beautiful Pilates circles. Find that resistance as you move your hands out and around. For those of you that are okay in your back, you are gonna shift your shoulders back on top of your hips, and as you exhale, find your incline lunge. If your back is sensitive, please don't add the shift back, okay? Be careful, be mindful, be honest in your practice today. And that's how we're gonna get deeper, deeper in a smarter, safer way. Keep on digging your right heel into the ground. Your legs don't move. I want you to feel like your right glute has just caught on fire. Let's do 3. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, pull it in 2. Inhale, sweep back. Exhale, pull in 1. Hold here. We're gonna add a little twist, pulling your left ribs over to the right, okay? Don't lead with your hands, just twist here and a little twist, and twist, and twist. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and find your biggest twist. Hold there, hands to your heart center. 3, 2, and release your twist. Take an inhale. Exhale, come back to center right where we started, a hair to the left. Come into your squat with your tricep presses out. For those of you, he's getting loud. For those of you that have knee sensitivity, you would come into your chair squat, okay? Feet 2 fist distance apart. If your knees feel okay, you would stay in your sumo. Keep on pressing your arms back. If you have lower back sensitivity, instead of being in a sumo, you would be in a goddess squat, being more upright, up and down, and that's less incline. So this is my goddess squat. Sorry, our hands are going like this, right? But I choose sumo for my body. There are 3 different squats. I just want you to find your best one. And that's gonna be different than mine, right? We got 5 like this, knees tracking the same direction as your toes, specifically that second metatarsal, your second toe. So you can always take a peek. 3, 2, and hold down on 1. Take a breath here. Exhale, lift your right heel. Take an inhale. Exhale, turn towards your left. Scoot your right toes back as needed. Bend your left knee right over the ankle. Find the straight line from the top of your head at the right hip, spiking through that out to that right heel. Hands come down by the side of your body. Let's reach out and around over your head. Exhale, hands to your heart. Come down for 2. Out and around for 2. Exhale, blow it out for 2. Reach back, open up wide. Exhale, pull it in. Now let's add that shift back. If your spine says it's okay, bring the shoulders back on top of the hips, hands to the sky. Lean into it, hands to your heart. Come back and around. Exhale, back in. Sweep up. Exhale, back in. Good. Now this is a mixture of your Pilates, your yoga, and a little bit of barre. Since you've seen me last, I am 500 hours trained in yoga, 500 hours trained in Pilates and over 500 hours trained in barre. I actually have written a couple of barre manuals, and I wrote an aerial barre manual that's really fun, where we're upside down in the air for a long time. Okay, exhale, hands to your heart. Hold here. Hang on to that burn in your left glute. Take an inhale. As you exhale, let's find a little twist and then release that twist. It's just a little twist, release, little twist, and little twist. And 1 to 2 inch twist here. Keep on digging your left heel into the ground. So hopefully, since you see me last, I have learned a lot of kind of torture techniques for you that you will love. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold on the 1. Release your twist. Hold right there, retracting the shoulders. Take an inhale. As you exhale, let's turn slightly back to the right and bend your knees. Reach up to the sky. Bend your knees. Come out wide. Every alternate one, we're going straight up and then wide V. Again, for knee stuff or lower back stuff, please take your modification. If you decide, hey, I have really sensitive knees and I don't want to do the leg stuff, work your arms. Put a little soft in your knees so that your knees do not lock out and that your thighs are holding the contraction, and just work the arms. But if you can do that squat, drop it like a squat. Get low, get high. Find your Pilates breath. Deep inhale through the nose. Forced exhale out your mouth. Blow it out, right? If I had your mics on, I would want to hear everyone breathing like crazy right now. And they call it a sniffing breath because it's like you're sniffing roses or fresh baked cookies. I think about cookies a lot. I've been doing a lot of healthy shakes, and all I want is cookies. One day, healthy cookie day. Come down, come up high. Good, let's do 4 more here. 4, 1 set counts. That's 1, so 2 times is 1 set. 3, 2. And hold on to the 1. Come down. Lift your left heel, take an inhale. As you exhale, turn towards your right. Sweep your hands towards your hips. Maybe shift the shoulders back on top of your hips. Reach your hands up to the sky. Exhale, bend your elbows out 90 degrees. Lift from your center chest. If you feel balanced, coming into a tiny, tiny back bend. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Look forward. Exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Safely step your right foot back. Now let's push your hips up and back right away, coming into a variation of downward dog, but I want you to take your feet as wide as your mat. When we go wide, it's called our second position. Lift your heels up high, bend your right knee, draw the left heel down. Inhale, lift your heels up high, bend your left knee, draw the right heel down. Inhale, lift, exhale, switch. Inhale, lift, exhale, switch. Keep on working, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if there's any guys at home that will watch this. If you're not supposed to go upside down, or you have low blood pressure, or you get vertigo, you can do a variation in your squat, lifting the heels, bringing them down. You can use your counter or a chair to help stabilize you. You do not have to be upside down. Same goes with wrist injuries or shoulder injuries. Now, let's do about 1 more each side. 1 and 1. Good. Now draw both your heels down towards the ground. Take your feet closer to parallel, 2 fist distance apart. Lift your heels, bend your knees, push your hips back, look towards your hands. This is your power dog. Exhale, coming back into your downward dog, drawing your heels towards the ground. Good. Lift your heels up high, bend your knees, push your hips back, power dog. Exhale, draw your heels down, and you look mostly towards your shins. Press your shoulders towards your hips. Again, lift your heels up high, bend your knees, press your hips back, look towards your hands. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale into your plank, shifting your shoulders on top of your wrists. Soften your knees a little bit. Try softening the elbows and holding there. We just have about 20 seconds, really easy. But I want you to soften your arms and your legs so your extra weight goes into your abs. And we can really, really turn on those abs. Ooh, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, press up. Downward dog. Inhale into plank. From your plank, lift your heels away from your back wall. So your shoulders past your hands, and then drop the heels back. Lift the heels, drop them back. Shoulders past the hands, shoulders on top of the wrist. Shoulders past the hands, shoulders on top of the wrist. Now shoulders past the hands, hold there. Bend the elbows by the side of your body. Chest touches before abs or thighs. Uncurl your toes. Your hands should have landed right underneath your elbows by your floating ribs. Press your feet against the mat so much that your kneecaps lift and firm. Squeeze your elbows back, lift your heart away from the ground, and your gaze can slightly come up, but you don't want to be out your throat. Inhale. As you exhale, let's release your upper body. Press onto your knees, coming onto a plank on your knees. Take an inhale there. As you exhale, slow extended child's pose. Take your knees as wide as your mat. Let your big toes touch. Drop your hips down towards your heels. Let your forehead come down to the mat. If you have sensitive knees, hopefully you have your blanket or a towel close by, and you can throw that under your knees at any point, even if I don't say it. All right, do what you need to do. Let's take an inhale. As you exhale, come onto your hands and knees. Bring your knees back to 2 fist distance apart. Spread your fingers. Your pointer finger should be parallel with your mat's edge and your other pointer finger, okay? Spread your hands open. The eye of your elbow should be externally rotated forward. If you can see your feet, hide your feet behind your knees so you cannot see them. Inhale, let your belly drape down towards the ground. And as you exhale, round your spine, pushing your belly button towards the back of your body. Press your hands and your knees and the tops of your shins. Inhale, begin to lengthen, moving like a huge wave through your body. And as you exhale, round your spine. These are your classical cat-cows. You know these really well, right? You're doing them every day, maybe even before you get out of bed. I've been teaching for about 12 years, and this is still one of my favorite poses. Okay, let's come into a neutral spine where you're not in cat, you're not in cow. Let's curl your toes under. Lift your knees 2 inches away from the ground and hold there. Stay in the neutral spine. We have 10 seconds here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and press up and back, downward facing dog. Sweet. Now extend your right leg up to the sky. Hold there. 3-legged dog, pressing your shoulders back to your hips. Lift your right leg up 1 inch and down. Up 1 inch and down. Point the right toes. Slow down the breath. Again, if you're not supposed to be upside down, the variation for this can be done standing. It's called your ski slope back. So you put a micro bed in your left knee and your right leg will go up 1 inch and down. I'm doing it standing. This can be the same pose, okay? If you're in downward dog, please stay there and work really, really hard. You came here to work hard. Find that focus. Go deeper into it for 4, 3, take the bounce out, 2, and hold on the 1. Take an inhale. As you exhale, let's pull your right knee into your chest. Hold. Take a picture. Chin off the chest. Inhale. Exhale, let's reach your right leg back and out again. Draw the left heel down as much as you can. Inhale here to prepare. Exhale, pull your right knee into your heart, chin off of your chest. A little splinter on my mat, ignore me. And reach your right leg out. Inhale while the right leg is out. Exhale, pull it in. A little different on this one. Slowly and gracefully step your right foot between your hands. Hold here. Breathe through your right glute and your left psoas. Your left psoas is this huge rubber band-like muscle connected from the top of the thigh. It goes through your hip into your abdominal wall. It gets really tight from this core work, and we're gonna stretch it out. So drop your hips down, squeeze the inner thighs towards midline. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly bring your left knee down. No plopping, okay? All right, let's lift. Bring your hands into the thigh. See how that feels. If you have yoga blocks or you want to use your table or chair, you can do that too. Right? This will work for every body if you're doing your true practice, right? Now, see if you can sweep your hands up. Interlace your fingers except for your pointer. Shoot that pointer up to the sky. Pull your ribs off your hips and maybe enter your back bend. Push your left hip forward. Exhale, gaze goes forward. Hands come down. Straighten your right leg as much as possible. A lot of us won't be able to go straight. We'll keep a little bend in the knee. That's okay. But some of us can straighten the right leg. Do not sit on the left heel. It's a different pose. Flex the right foot. Take your right thumb into your right hip crease and draw that right hip back. And you want to make sure that your sacrum is even. Like I put a glass of wine on your back and I'm like, please do not spill that wine. I love my wine and I'm going to want it after the class. It might be too early. After this class, it will be like more of a mimosa time. I put my mimosa on your back. Don't spill my mimosa, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's bend your right knee over the ankle. Curl your left toes under, firm the thigh. Hold here. Come onto your fingertips. Hold there. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift 6 inches off the ground and press your hands behind you. Feel your triceps, the backs of your arms. Peel your stomach off of your thigh, but stay in your incline. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, turn towards your left, coming back into a wide straddle stance. Now this is called your prasarita. I want your toes in front of your heels. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Legs mostly straight. Unless you hyperextend, you can add a little bend in the knees. Arms will go out into a T. Press the palms so they're face down, and then sweep up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, come down halfway. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, come down halfway and hold this halfway. Take your hands to your hips. Tailbone is in neutral, okay? Now, you don't have to go anywhere else. If you have your stabilizer, a chair, or your counter or a couch, you could use that. If you feel okay reaching for the ground, go ahead and reach for the ground. Let's take our right hand in front of our center of our chest. Take your left hand up to the sky. Big, beautiful extension. Maybe looking past your left thumb. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down right in front of your chest. And begin to extend and reach the right arm out, maybe looking past your right thumb. Inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down. Now let's bring your hands to your hips. Hold there. Chin off the chest. Take an inhale. Exhale. Pull your shoulders back on top of your hips. Turn your feet slightly out. Bend your knees, hands to your heart. Reach up to the sky. We're going to do 8 like this. I'm checking the time. I think this class is like 45 minutes. I'm not sure. And time flies when we're having fun. I know that you wish this class was like 2 hours, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, and hang low on 1. Okay, lift your right heel, take an inhale. Exhale, let's turn towards the left. Bend your left knee over the ankle, core is engaged, hips in neutral. Check out your points of stability, scapular stability, pelvic stability, core stability, and then push deep into your right toes. Sweep your hands up and towards the sky, palms turn in, shoulders stay down. Exhale, bend the elbows 90 degrees, and then maybe lift from your center chest into your back bend. Exhale, arms go up, gaze goes forward, hands come all the way down to the ground. Breathe here. Make your transitions part of your practice. Sometimes we want to move really fast right into the next pose. Take your time. Usually if I see people are moving fast, I'll be like, let's stay here for a while. Okay, now let's step your left foot back. Good. Shift forward so your shoulders past your hands, shift back, shift forward, shift back. Let's do 10 of these. It's kind of like an up stretch. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now shoulders past your hands, bend your elbows by the side of your body, chest touches both our abs or thighs. Inhale, low cobra. If you're warm enough, you can straighten your arms and come into high cobra or upward dog. If you have low back sensitivity, this is not the pose for you. You would stay in your low cobra or you'd skip it altogether. Now come down. Inhale, press onto your hands and knees. Exhale, extended child's pose, hips go down and back. Forehead comes down to the mat. Walk your hands over towards your right. Take your left hand on top of your right. Let your forehead come back to the mat and push your hips down to the left. Big side stretch. And your hands can stay on your mat. Sometimes I see people going way over to the side and they're losing these fine stretches in the intercostal muscles and through the serratus. It doesn't have to be bigger to be effective. Let's walk our hands over to the left. Take your right hand on top of your left. Push your hips down to the right. As you release your forehead, you relax through your shoulders and you connect with your breath. Good. Walk your hands to center. Shift your shoulders on top of your hands, knees underneath your hips. Find your neutral spine. And then from there, do your cat-cow. Inhale, belly comes down, heart goes forward. Exhale, big round. Push it out. Inhale, inhale, lengthen. Maybe your gaze lifts. It doesn't have to. If your eyes come up, they're the very last to go. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Good. Let's layer onto this. Inhale, belly comes down, heart opens. Exhale, round your spine, take your hips down towards your right heel. Go to center, go to the left, and back up. You're doing 3 big circles through the hips. Wrist sensitivity, you can always bring your forearms down. If you have yoga blocks, it's a good idea to bring the forearms onto yoga blocks. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Come to center, belly comes down, heart opens into your cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, hips go down to the left, to center, and around. Good. Do 3 to 4 big circles there as I move you a little closer towards me. You felt so far away. I'm always playing with what's the best view, where should I be? This new virtual world of teaching has been crazy. Okay, come back to center. Inhale, belly comes down, heart opens. Exhale, round into your cat. Inhale into neutral spine. Chin off the chest, tailbone is in its natural form, the same tailbone that you stand and walk with. Curl your toes under, lift your knees 2 inches and hold there. Stay in it, core is engaged, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Press your hips up and back. Find your downward facing dog. Extend your left leg out into the air behind you. Hold there. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift and lower. Little lift and lower. Try not to bounce. And remember, those people that aren't supposed to be upside down, you have vertigo, low blood pressure, or maybe you've had Botox in the last 6 hours. We shouldn't be upside down. I know, that's always a funny one. But in our day and age, right? No judgment. You do what you like. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold the leg in the air. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, hollow out the belly, pull your left knee towards your heart, chin off the chest. Hold that half plank, strike that pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, reach back out, extend your left leg. Take an inhale. Exhale, pull the left knee in. Take another inhale in the pause. Exhale, reach back out. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. Hold here. On this one, we're going to step slowly through. If it doesn't make it, if your foot doesn't make it, just scoot it up. Or you can bring the back knee down and then scoot up the foot. Scooting is safer than kicking. Okay. Take a breath here. Open up through your left glute and that right psoas. Take an inhale. Exhale. Now let's bring the right knee slowly down. Good. Hold here. Pushing your pelvis towards the ground, opening up deeper through that left glute. Try even lifting your gaze and retracting your shoulders back into their sockets. Now, if you can, bring your hands to the thigh. Keep them pushing the hips forward, and you can always stay here, or let's reach your arms out and around, interlace your fingers except for your pointer finger. Lift your ribs off your hips and then push your heart up to the sky, coming into that beautiful extension through your thoracic and through your cervical spine. As you exhale, gaze goes forward, hands go out and around. Straighten your left leg or halfway straighten, no sitting down on the right heel. Flex your left foot, take your left thumb into your left hip crease and push that left hip back so you're even in the hips. Then your left hand can go down wherever you'd like. Good. Let's rebend your left knee, curl your right toes under, firm the thigh, bringing the kneecap off the ground. Come onto your fingertips. Even that is a lot of core control. Take an inhale. Exhale, pull off the fingertips about 6 inches and then press your hands behind you. Press your pinkies back. Hold. Chin off the chest, but your gaze is still forward and down. Let's hold for 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Sweep your hands up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Turn back to your right, turning your toes in front of your heels. Sweep your hands up. Exhale, reach forward. Reach forward, reach forward, reach forward. Hands to your hips. Hi, Lita. Good. Inhale. And exhale, pull up. Good. Turn your toes out. Knees up. Bring your toes closer towards each other. A little closer. Okay, I would say a little closer, like the distance of your mat, and then hands to your heart. And see if you can sit down. This might be where you stop. Some of you might be able to bring your hips between your calves and then encourage your knees to open by pressing your elbows against your knees and open your heart. Right? This could be good. Feel really good on my spine. Feel really good on your spine. Now, if you can't do that, that's okay. You can stay in the halfway squat, just stretching it out. I'm going to ask you to get down lower. Release your hands. Maybe use your arms out in front of you as a counterbalance. If you're high in the air, please use your hands to sit down. If you're not high in the air, I want you to get as low as you can and see if you could just sit down on your butt without using your hands. Yay! Okay, let's bring your body into Sukhasana, also known as crisscross applesauce. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Exhale, fold over your shins. Good. Slide your hands back. Switch your shins, bringing the other shin in front. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Slide your hands back. Extend your legs out in front of you, taking your feet apart, abducted. Flex your feet, peeling your toes back. Let's go even wider. Okay. Now, if you're feeling tight in the QL or the hamstring, you might need to add a block underneath your butt or just like a little pillow. And that's going to help you find that lift. I have this huge beach towel here. I'm going to sit on it, right? So that's going to help me open up my hips a little bit more. Imagine that you have blocks right in front of your feet and you don't want to knock over your blocks. Take your arms out into a T. Inhale. As you exhale, turn to the right. And as you turn to the right, turn your right thumb down. Inhale, come to center, arms out into the T, both thumbs up. Exhale, turn to your left and left thumb down. If you're still feeling tight, you could also soften your knees, or you could do this sitting in a chair, okay? Now, we're gonna layer on into your saw. Inhale, exhale, turn to the right, turn your right thumb down. Now, round your spine and bring your left hand towards your pinky toe, your right pinky toe, like you're sawing off the pinky toe. Now look past your right shoulder, take an inhale, and it's as if somebody is pulling your right arm to lift you up, then open up into a T, thumbs up, inhale. Exhale, turn towards the left, turn your left thumb down, medial rotation, round your spine, saw off your left pinky toe, then roll up, arms out into a T. Good. Twist, turn the right thumb down, saw off the left pinky toe, and roll up slowly. Open up with a neutral spine. Twist, and turn the left thumb down, cut off that left toe, and then come up. Now we're gonna add a double pulse. Inhale, exhale twice at the mouth, pulse. Inhale through the nose, come to center. Exhale, twist and pulse. 1, 2. Inhale, come to center. Now your gaze is important, okay? As you're in that fold, you're looking past the back arm. As you turn towards the left, you're looking past the left shoulder. Good, come back to center. As you turn towards the right, you're looking past the right shoulder. Inhale through the nose, exhale twice in the mouth. And twist, twist, come to center. And pulse, pulse, come to center. Keep those arms in the air. I know they start to feel like 100 pounds. Good, that's where you wanna be. Pulse, pulse, come back to center. Twist, twist, come back to center. And remember those blocks in front of your feet, okay? Don't move them. Don't get sloppy through the hips or the core. Inhale, center. Inhale, 3. Inhale, 3. Inhale, 2. Do, do, do. Inhale, 2. And last one on each side. Boom, boom, come back to center. Hold those arms there. You can switch the position of your legs if needed. Do small circles with the arms. Little tiny circles, like you're tracing the sides of a dime. I know your shoulders are feeling heavy. Don't give up. Stay with me. I see you out there. You look great. You look awesome. We look really cool. Now you want these circles to be so small that if somebody looks at you, they don't think you're moving at all. They're like, what are you even doing? And that's where we want to be. Hold on to that fire. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch directions on your circles. Soften your eyebrows, soften your jaw, keep the arms up. I know we want to drop them, don't drop them. Stay in it. You only have about 4 more minutes with me, right? Stay in your practice. You deserve this time. You came here on purpose. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold on to 1. Remember why you came, to feel good, to feel challenged, to detox your mind and your body. Lift your hands a little higher, but retract the shoulders. 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your arms. Give yourself a well-deserved shoulder roll. Really nice, Carla. Okay, awesome. You're gonna grab your ball. You can also have your set of lights weights available. If you do not have a ball, these are like, I think you can find them for like $7 online. This brand is Gorgeous, which is part of a yoga tune-up brand, which is like a really cool thing I love to do too. If you don't have a ball, you would grab your towel and just roll your towel, fold your towel a few times, and then roll one side of your towel up the way you would roll your yoga mat. So I'll just demo with this so you see what it looks like. And you can have your weights, but you don't need them, right? I still feel so far away from you. How's that? A little closer. Okay. Now take your ball or your pillow behind your scapula. That's your lower bra strap area, or for you guys, your bra strap area, okay? Now, come right down On the scapula, find your curl. Taking your hands behind your head, lift your shoulders, neck, and head, and pull your belly in. Our biggest mistake we do on our curl is that we pull on the neck and we cause ourselves an injury. Keep a space underneath your chin for a small tangerine. Let your head be heavy in your hands. Don't pull on the neck. Lift from your chest. Your first rib is underneath your clavicles. Your 12th rib is your floating rib. Your 5th rib is your center chest, your nipple line. That's where you should be lifting from, not from the neck or anywhere else. I want you to be as safe as possible here as I push you. Okay, now pull your right knee into tabletop, extend your right leg, inhale, out 45 degrees, point the right toes, exhale, pull the right knee in. Hold your curl the whole time. Inhale, exhale, pull in. Inhale, exhale, pull in. Now let's take the right hand up to the sky. Option for you to grab your weight if you have it. I have these weights. For a while, I was obsessed on putting the weights on my feet and my ankles and wearing them every day. They're only 1-pounders, but I was like, this is really cool. I'm going to do this. Before I got married, I was doing it every day for a month. Now, as you press your right knee in, push your right hand down by the side of your body, like you're pressing that air out. Inhale, exhale, pull in. Inhale, exhale, blow it out. And slower is harder. There's a slight pause when you're reaching out, a slight pause when you connect back in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold your right knee on 1. Extend your right leg and line up your right knee with your left knee. Take your right hand around your head to support your head and reach your left hand past your right thigh. Now a little twist there, a little twist. Reach your left abs over to the right. Try your hardest to keep your legs from moving. Keep them right there and then squeeze your knees together. Squeeze your inner thighs together. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on the 1. Reach both your hands to the right. Lift your left heel. Maybe lift your left toes off the ground and lift up higher off your prop, off your towel, your ball. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your shoulders, neck, and head. Do a back bend over your prop. Good. Exhale, pull off your prop. I'm going to turn around so that my neck doesn't get really tight on one side. If you like, you could turn around with me or just move your monitor or phone to the other side. And my little towel ball is losing its form, so I'm going to roll it back up. Okay. Now bring your ball underneath your scapula, hands behind your head. Bring your left knee into tabletop. Extend your left leg out. Exhale, pull it in. Now, not too high with the left knee. It goes just above your ASIS. Imagine that you have a glass wall coming from your hip bones up to the sky. You don't want to go super high, okay? That can compromise your pose and you won't change as well. We're holding our core as we move our fascial slings. Now, you can grab that weight with your left hand. Bring your left hand up to the sky. As your left knee comes in, exhale, push that left arm down. Inhale, heel away from your glutes, okay? Yeah, that's it, that's it. Good, keep that heel off of your butt, especially when you pull in. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold on the 1. Extend your left leg, squeeze your knees together. Left hand goes behind your head, reach your right hand past your left thigh. Keep your legs in center, squeeze those inner thighs together, and then little reach, little reach. Right abs towards the left. Squeeze the knees together every time you find that twist. You're twisting and you're super happy. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold on the 1. Reach both your hands to the left. Lift and point your right toes if possible. Maybe they don't come off the ground, and that's all good. Maybe you can lift your hands higher, find those shakes. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your shoulders, neck, and head. Take your feet wide on your mat. Let your knees drape to the right. Inhale as your knees come to center. Exhale, drape to the left. Now let's lift off your prep. Bring your knees into your chest. Hands can be around your shins. I want you to roll up onto your glutes. Find a hold. Okay, now only roll back onto the shoulders and find your hold. Try not to kick with your shins or flick with your head. No head flicking, no shin kicking. You're rolling back. Inhale, exhale, find your hold. Okay, let's just do 5 like this as the grand finale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold on the 1. Stay here. Hands can be behind your thighs. Maybe you extend your legs. Maybe you reach your hands out. Hold and breathe and shake. This is your real grand finale here. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs come down. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, fold towards your shins. Inhale, place your hands on your shins or closer towards your knees. Lift your heart. Come up halfway. Lift your gaze. Exhale, fold deeper towards your toes. Good. Roll on up. Come onto your hands and knees. Curl your toes under, downward dog. Step your feet to meet your hands. Roll slowly up. Inhale. Let's sweep our hands up. Exhale, Pilates dive. Feel that change you created through your whole spine as we go down towards the ground. Release your hands, release your neck, soften the knees. Inhale. Exhale, hands stay down. Roll all the way up. Shoulders roll back to the top. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to your Anjali Mudra, heart center. Close your eyes here. Let's take a huge healing breath together, thanking ourselves for making it today. Thank you so much for letting me practice with you. It's been a pleasure to come back. Namaste. Yay, you did it.
Thank you. It was great, Rosalyn.
Awesome.
I missed you.
It brought my blood sugar down, so I had to stop halfway.
Okay.
See you next week. I'll see you next week.
I'll see you next week, and I'll tell them that your 2 favorite classes are today.
And
so maybe they need to think about that. And then take your breaks whenever you need to. You know, we all have our stuff. Hi.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lita. So good to see you.
Bye.
Good to see all of you.
You too. Thanks.
Okay.